Vishal talked about the young advocate Tito, your son, who has been very vocal and really a spokesperson. And so I'd love for everyone to hear about Tito. And if you could also explain what the unique challenges of Cuba were, especially when it came to medicals.
Sure thing. So Tito is now 11. We started this process right before he turned 9, I believe it was, or no, 8, before he turned 8. And so I had said to him, your dad's not going to be here for this coming birthday, but hopefully, just after the 12-month mark, he'll be here for your next birthday. And so that birthday came and went. And Tito has autism and some developmental delays. One of the things he does not understand very well is the passage of time. For example, he still might not get all the months right. He certainly doesn't understand how long things take. And so originally he was asking me maybe 100 times a day when his dad was coming, and that was getting awfully tiring. But as the years go by, it gets even more tiring. And he really has some strong opinions about people trying to be kind to each other and treat each other well. And so the fact that we were stuck in this process really struck a chord with him. Mm-hmm. And he felt like he needed to address the minister himself. He doesn't have any kind of filter. He feels like he should be heard just like every other Canadian citizen.
Absolutely.
And so he started doing videos on Twitter, asking nicely to say, like, what are you doing for my family? When is my dad going to be here? And they got a little bit popular, I think. There was quite a few views of some of those.
Hello, Minister Fraser. I'm Tito. I'm autism. I'm now 11 years old, and I've been waiting for like 3.5 years, probably more than that. Like this is going on for way too long. You're asking the same thing over and over. We have had it with this. This is going on too long. Can you please just start helping us? Please. We've been waiting long enough. We did every single thing you asked. Just please help us. We just really need them here.
And, I've always taught him to be polite and stuff. So he does say some things off camera that I'm like, well, you really probably can't say that to the minister. However, he's been advocating for families, and he wants to see everybody's family together,
Absolutely.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, and I did. I passed on that picture that he made, the drawing he made to the minister. That was very nice of him to make that, and the minister was appreciative of him making that drawing for him. But we know that there was a lot of challenges in Cuba, especially during the pandemic, and. I want you to explain the extra hardships that people like your husband was facing because of the extra requirements or having to leave the country. Please explain to everyone about the extra work that had to be done.
Yes, certainly. There's extra work on a number of levels, financially, administratively, and so on. So one of the challenges that we have that people don't think about so much is that when there's no visa office in the country that you're in, the files have to be transferred. And for visa-dependent countries, they were the last countries to go electronic for spousal sponsorship applications. So when we applied for spousal sponsorship, it was a paper application. Mm-hmm. Paper applications are guarded under lock and key. They're transported by envoys and stuff like envoys. So one of the things that people don't think about is that when the Havana visa office closed and the files had to be shipped to Mexico, that was a 4-month delay until they figured out how they were going to move those files. And then at the 1-year mark, when we were asked for an interview, we had a choice between going to Mexico and going to Trinidad and Tobago. They did not offer any other country as an option, even though there might have been other countries that Cubans could travel to in an easier manner. So we picked Trinidad and Tobago knowing that the only way to get a Mexican visa for a Cuban is through extortion.